Good morning. Good morning. What's going on? What's up? What is going on to all the places that I'm streaming? Facebook, Tailor Made Training for You on Facebook, uh, Twitter, FIMP for my imperfect, non judgmental people only, 50 and over, my YouTube channel, Gwen's Boys Mindset. All the places that I am streaming. I promise I won't be before you long. You are now. Uh, Entering the no judgment zone with your host, me, Sean Taylor, discussing topics with no judgments, discussing topics with no judgments. I made a post today about uh, nobody uh, is pretty much equipped to carry your brokenness. You know, no one's made that way. The only person who can carry your brokenness is the man that sits high and looks low. You need to learn to manage your unrealistic expectations. We do have unrealistic expectations of people. We really do think that people can do anything. And it's true to a sense. When it comes to your brokenness, and I'm going to paint you an analogy like this. In most cases, in a lot of cases in life, you have to be your own hero. So, something that my mom explained to me at a young age, it's not everybody's job to pretty much take care of you, Sean, to fix your problems. Sometimes you have to work your way out of that cesspool of negativity, that cesspool of tox toxication, that cesspool of, the little boy that cried wolf, that cesspool of, woe is me, everybody feels sorry for me, the victimized mentality. You have to crawl yourself out of that cesspool, that negative hole, to be your own hero. No one's coming to save you, so you got to be your own hero. But when it comes to brokenness, and it's something I never understand with people. You know that you're broken. You know you got problems and issues, but you're not doing anything to work on your self improvement. You're anything that comes in your path is pretty much collateral damage. You're not man enough or woman enough to see your issues, to acknowledge them, and then go to get the help that you actually need, and you're getting worse. You're not getting better. Um, you can't keep a man, you can't keep a woman, you can't keep a marriage, you can't keep everything. Like I said, everything that comes in your past becomes collateral damage. At some point, you have to look at the man or woman in the mirror and be like, you know what? It's not everybody, it's me. You feel me? You have to get to the point to uh hold on, let me get this there. Yeah, you got to get to the point to actually owning your own shit, you know. One thing my mother used to tell me too, Sean, she's like, Sean, you gotta own your mess. You gotta own who you are. You have to own what you're not. You got to quit lying about how good that you are when you know you're not like that. You have to get to the point to where you have to pretty much, you know, you got to work on changing, you know. Um, I'm a strong believer that anybody can change if they truly want to. But when it comes to being broken, they say all the time, hurt people hurt people. You know, very true. Been there, done that. But one thing, you know, you can, people help those who are helping themselves. It's hard to feel sorry for anybody who is not trying to improve, who is not getting the help that they actually need. You know, therapy, I personally feel everybody needs to go through it at least once in their life to pretty much to come true to themselves, to talk to someone who don't have no dog in their fight, is pretty much neutral. There's no connection. You have no choice but to be real because they're gonna pull out that bullshit that you pretty much think that you don't have. They're gonna pull out those imperfections, those idiosyncrasies and those flaws that you keep denying They're gonna pull out the reasons of why you can't keep nobody, why you always the bridesmaid, never the bride, why every woman keeps leaving you. They're gonna pull that nonsense out of you. Because here's the thing. Everybody is looking for somebody to that this to save them, so to speak. But not being man enough or woman enough to be like, you know what, I need to acknowledge my bullshit. And I need to realize that, you know what, I am the problem. I need to quit lying and saying it's everybody, it's every dude, or it's every woman. I'm the damn problem. Until you acknowledge your own bullshit, there is nothing going to get better in your life. Until you get the help that you need, you ain't never going to keep nobody. Until you do what you need to do as a real man, as a real woman about your issues, okay? About your internalized shit that you throw on people and you refuse. You refuse to say I'm sorry. You refuse to say you can't apologize. It's everybody. Nobody cares for you. Nobody cares about you. You don't even care about yourself to get the help. So how can somebody care about you when you don't even care about your damn self? You're not even thinking about, hey, you know what? It's me. Sometimes I'm the problem. A lot of people are walking around thinking that they're more than what they actually are. I'm like, and what I love, what I loved about the person who I love the most is that she checked me on my bullshit constantly. She let me know you ain't nobody special. And what it did, it put things in perspective to me. She always reminded me, you ain't nobody special, Sean. You ain't nobody special. And a lot of people walk around like they are so special. They're the best thing since sliced bread. They're this, they're that, with the whole attitude. And it's like, dude. And sometimes when you hear people talking and you really don't know what's going on, all you got is what they tell you. And then the more you get to know them, now you see, I see why every person has left you. I see why you constantly by yourself. I see why it's you. It's you. Because I'm gonna tell you something. My mother used to tell me something too. She said, baby, not every man gonna leave every woman. Not every woman gonna leave every dude. There's an underlying issue that they are refusing to acknowledge. They're refusing to get the help that they need, and they are the problem. Don't believe that hype. Don't believe the hype. So sometimes if you sit and you observe, not investigate, but just observe and just actively listen, you can see why people are where they are in life and why things have happened in their life. It's them. It is them. And they refuse to acknowledge it. And they got a whole attitude about their own bullshit. How you gonna have an attitude about who you are? You see, it takes a real man, a real woman to acknowledge they shit and acknowledge they bullshit and be like, you know what? It is me. I got to fix this. It's me. It ain't nobody else. It ain't the exes. It's not my ex-husband. It's not my ex-wife. It's me. It's not my friends. It's not my family. It's me. It's not the problems, situations, and circumstances. It's me. You got to be your own hero and pull yourself out of that your own cesspool of bullshit. Until you do that, you ain't never gonna keep nothing or have anything. You're not going to have true happiness because true happiness comes from within. It does not come from people, places, or things. It don't come from money, materialistic. It comes from within. And if you're not happy from within, you ain't never going to be happy with nothing. And just like I said in this message, everything that comes within your path is going to be collateral damage. You are the person that it's like every time you walk past something, beautiful flowers just freaking crumble dead. You are the problem. It's you. It's your attitude. It's everything. It's people don't understand. It's like, listen, everybody's got problems, man. Everybody's got issues. And what my mom used to always tell me, Sean, just because you got problems and issues, you think you somebody special? Just because somebody has left you, you think you're somebody special. Just because you have failed, you think you're somebody special. Just because you've had some setbacks, you think you're somebody special. Just because you've lost some things, you think you're somebody special. You are nobody special, Sean. There are millions, billions of people going through the same stuff that you're going through, but their attitude and how they handle it and how they react to it is the difference. Knowing that they messed up and want people to feel sorry for them, knowing that, hey, you know what, they're trying to pass the buck and oh, it's everybody. No, Sean, it's you. It is you. Sean, you are ironically your own problem. And see, when you get really gut checked and don't get an attitude after the gut check, see now there's hope for you. There's a chance that you know what maybe you can actually change but until you stop getting the attitude when everybody's calling you out on that truth of who you are, you ain't never gonna change because everybody's the problem and you're not even acknowledging that you are the problem. It's not everybody else. It's not everybody else. Stop playing the victim like, oh, it's everybody, it's everybody. No, maybe it's you. When are you going to acknowledge your own bullshit? Until you acknowledge your shit, ain't nothing in your life going to get better. Until you acknowledge your shit, you're going to keep losing those dudes. Until you acknowledge your shit, you're going to keep losing those women. Until you acknowledge that shit, you're going to be married 5 times. Until you acknowledge it. You have to acknowledge who you are. And you have to own your shit. Until you own it, ain't no change gonna happen for you, sir. Ain't no change gonna happen for you, ma'am. I'm sorry. You can post all the posts you want. You can post all the this and that and this and that. Man, listen. If you don't change who you are for the betterment of yourself, you can keep posting every relationship thing and every a man should be this and a woman should be. You can post all that bullshit shit all you want to. You got to change. It's you. Because if you was all of that, you were everything would be like picture freaking perfect. You'd be married, you wouldn't keep getting dumped and always the bridesmaid and never the bride. Listen, you wouldn't, dude, every woman wouldn't be leaving you. Listen, bro. Listen, sis. You have to acknowledge your internal bullshit. And then until you do that, there's no change that's gonna come. You have to be your own hero. You have to pull yourself out of that nonsense. It's no man's job to carry your brokenness. He ain't equipped to do that. There's no woman's job to carry your brokenness, dude. She ain't equipped to do that. There's only one person that can actually carry your brokenness, carry your burdens. That dude sits high and looks low. That's the dude you need to be reaching out to. That's the dude you need to be calling to. That's the dude you need to be seeking the help. But then again, you need to do the self-help for yourself. You need to go see somebody to talk to because you're internalizing it and you're not working on it. How is that supposed to work? If you internalize everything and you don't acknowledge it and you're not even working on trying to be better, you faking the funk. You try to be better one day, and the next day you back doing the same shit. You're better this week, and next week you going back doing the same bullshit. You ain't trying to change, man. Let me tell you something. Change is something that you have to work on daily. There's no days off. There's no days off when it comes to change. There's no days off when it comes to working toward change. There is no days off. You want to change the way your body look? Acknowledge why you quit all the time. You want to change how you want to lose weight? Acknowledge why you quit, why you give up. Everybody wants to be in shape until it's time to work out. Everybody wants to be in shape till it's time to eat clean. Everybody wants to be in shape till it's time to drink that water. Everybody wants to be in shape until it's time to be freaking consistent. Change isn't change until things are changed, people. And until you change, ain't nothing gonna happen. There's nothing going to come in fruition into your life. That dude that you ain't never had, the best man you ever met before, you gonna lose his ass. Because you know why? Your attitude is in the way. Your I'm the prize is in the way. It's all about me is in the way. Your demeanor, everything, your past is in the way. Everything people done to you, everything that you done lost is in the way. You ain't gonna keep him. You gonna lose him, and you ain't never gonna get him back. Dude, that woman that you never had, the best woman you ever had, the one that treats you like a king, the one that treats you like somebody, the one that respects you, the one that reveres you, the one that cooks for you during the week, the one that calls you, the one, the thoughtful one, that's considerate one, that one that you never met, that your true best friend, you gonna screw that up and you gonna lose her. Why? Because you refuse to change the bullshit within. You have to be your own hero to pull yourself out of that negative mess. You got to forget about your past, man, and who hurt you. You got to forget about those things that went wrong in your past and who did you wrong. Because that new thing, you ain't gonna be able to keep it with that same old sour ass attitude that you've always had for years. That's not gonna work with this new person. Because this new person, that they don't deal with that. They don't deal with that nonsense. Negativity and positivity don't mix. It's like oil and water. Eventually, it's going to separate. It won't work. The only thing that's going to work with you are it's you have to acknowledge your nonsense. You have to acknowledge it first, but then you got to pull yourself out of it and get the help that you need in order for you to get better. One thing about therapy, it once you start going through it, and once you start going through, you start seeing yourself, but then you start to see why people are where they are. It shows you so much. When you start to acknowledge your stuff and you start working on yourself, man, you start seeing things so much clearly. So much better. But you got to be true to yourself, though. Until you're true to yourself, ain't nothing gonna happen for you, man. It's just not going to work. Until you start to manage your unrealistic expectations, your unrealistic expectations is going to keep hurting your feelings. The thing that's hurting your feelings is your expectations. That's what's hurting your feelings. Learn to manage them. Learn to manage those expectations. Learn to trust. You can trust people to be who they are. Trust them to be who they are, man. Trust people to be exactly who they are. But you have to acknowledge where you are if you really want some change. You can go on any social media outlet and see, you can go from TikTok to Facebook to Instagram and all the stuff. You can tell the people are hurt based off what they post. You can tell the person who's still hurt over their man because everything they post is related straight to his dud ass. You can tell the person that's hurting over a woman because everything he posts is related straight to her dud ass. How about quit posting about your exes and start working on you? How about quit posting about relationships? Because ain't none of us no damn relationship expert. I show like, so don't ask me no relationship advice because I done messed up more than any. But here's the thing. I'm working on me to be better. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Oh, Sean seeing up there, but I don't care what you say about me. But at least I am working on self-improvement. What are you doing? Talking about you doing something and you ain't doing a damn thing. You ain't doing nothing, bro. You ain't doing nothing, sis. You have to get to the point. Change ain't going to change for you until you get to the point where you don't care what nobody say or think. You're like, you know what? I got to start working on me, for me. I can't worry about, ain't no dude coming to save me. Ain't no woman coming to save me. I got to be my own damn hero and save my damn self. That's what it's all about. And you got to quit putting these unrealistic expectations on people when the only man who can actually supersede your expectations and fulfill your expectations is the one that sits high and looks low, because the stuff that you're demanding from this man and woman, they ain't capable of. They ain't even built that way. How you gonna put for this person to carry your brokenness? So they supposed to carry your badass attitude. Yo, you want to have you with them, you married to them, but you want to have sex when you want to. You want to talk to them any kind of way, but then you want them to treat you a certain way. That's not how that works. I don't know what world you're living in, but you are highly disillusioned. Ain't nobody meant to be your damn punching bag, your doormat. Ain't no woman meant to be your doormat, your punching bag. Ain't no dude meant to be your punching bag or your doormat. You treat people how you want to be freaking treated. You talk to people how you want to be talked to. But if you know your tired ass is lazy in all criteria when it comes to them being with you, what do you expect? Here's the thing. You ever been dating somebody, a dude, a good dude, best thing you ever had, right? And all of a sudden they cut your ass off. They cut you off because what they was given was not reciprocated. That's why they stopped doing what they was doing. That's why they stopped with the flowers. That's why they stopped with the poetry. That's why they stopped checking in with you, because they give it and they pouring from a damn empty cup that's not even being reciprocated. Vice versa, same thing with women being. You ever been with a woman? She's just doing everything. She's just the best thing. All of a sudden, she just cuts yourself off, cut you off, dude, because you're not reciprocating what she giving. Y'all want all this stuff that y'all talking about. I want this. I want that. What are you giving? Have you ever asked yourself, what do you give on a daily basis? What type of attitude do that person come home to on a daily basis? That person going through stuff and you don't even ask how they fucking day went. You don't even ask out, you don't even care, but you want all these things. That's not how life works. The big man upstairs is not going to give you what you are not yourself. I'm sorry. And if you do have it, your dumb ass going to lose it because of your attitude, because of your self-entitlement, because of you feel as if you are owed this. You ain't owed a damn thing. It's like Gwen told me growing up. You are entitled to what you work hard for. In any relationship or marriage, it's work. And if you ain't working hard, you ain't entitled to a damn thing. So tough on you. Tough on you. Because you ain't going to get it. That's not how it's going to. And if you are getting it, oh, the cutoff is coming. If it's not being reciprocated, oh, that cutoff is right around the corner. Oh, that cutoff is coming. So all of a sudden, when they ghost you, don't get mad. Just go to that mirror and say, I did this to myself. Because I ain't give them back a damn thing in return. Nothing. Nothing. I ain't even bought that. I can't. You too good to take that brother to lunch? You too good to give that dude a birthday card? I mean, you too good to go in your pocket, but you want to dig deep in his. That's a relationship, bro. That ain't no damn partnership. Dudes out here ain't looking for no damn relationships. And if they just want a relationship, they weak. They just want to just control you. Y'all out here still playing checkers. Ain't none of y'all playing chess. That's why you're always the bridesmaid, ain't never the bride. Your attitude is in the way. That's what it is. And let me tell you something. Every dude ain't gonna leave you, man. That's a huge red flag right there. And sometimes good dudes, they don't even acknowledge a red flag. Like, God damn, every dude that left their ass. They don't, because they into you. And all of a sudden, and they linger around a little bit. I see why every dude done left her. I see why she the bridesmaid and never the bride. I see it. I see it. But they too caught up into their own bullshit that they can't even see their own shit. They don't even acknowledge it. But they still talking that same talk. I'm like, dude, you talking like you 21. You getting older and older and older. I don't know what you ain't getting younger, you're getting older. I'm just saying, man, sometimes you have to acknowledge where you are and what you're doing or the lack thereof. You got to be your own hero and pull yourself out of your own cesspool of bullshit. You have to be your own hero. And if you don't start managing those expectations, your expectations gonna keep hurting your feelings. It ain't them. It ain't the dude that's hurt. It ain't the guy that's hurting your feelings. It ain't the woman that's hurting your feelings. It's your expectations that's hurting you. Your unrealistic expectations gonna keep slapping you in the damn face every day because you don't know how to manage your expectations. And your expectations is turning into paranoia because you don't learn how to manage them. See, here's the thing. Think about what you're giving and what you're not giving. There's your answers to the whole situation. If a person just ghosts you out the blue, there was something that you wasn't given. People get tired of pouring from an empty cup, man. They didn't put they drain and you ain't giving them nothing. You giving them grief and attitude. And you really think that's going to work? I mean, do people really respond to that bullshit? No. You know how I can tell they respond? Because you in that cold ass bed by your damn self. That's how they don't respond. Sometimes you have to look at you and be like, you know what? It's me. It's me. I'm the problem. And until you acknowledge that you're the problem, ain't no change gonna take place. You ain't gonna keep no man. You ain't gonna keep no woman. You're gonna be the bridesmaid, always the bride. Everybody getting married. Your butt ain't getting married. And you know what you married to? You married to your piss poor attitude and your negativity and your toxic self. That's what you're married to. Ain't nobody rushing to the altar for that bullshit. Nobody ain't rushing to what, please. Yeah, I'm not, no, that's not gonna work. Now I'm finna be hog-tied to you, and no, that is not gonna work. That is not gonna work. Real men observe everything about you. Real women do the same thing. Y'all don't get it. You have to be your own hero, good people. You have to pull yourself up out of your own mess. You have to pull yourself out of your internal mess that keeps sabotaging you every step that you take. You're sabotaging your own self by your own attitude and demeanor, your whole persona, your whole aura, the whole aura of you is trash. And until you acknowledge that your aura, your persona is trash, your attitude is trash, how you expect to change? And you really think, how is he losing? He winning, dodging that bullet to be hog tied to you. What is he losing? Attitude? He winning by walking away. What is he losing? You treat him and talk to him any kind of way? What is he losing? He ain't losing a damn thing. What he losing a bunch of grief. He losing a headache. He losing all them red. That's what he losing, but he winning because he's getting the hell away from you. And vice versa, men and women getting away from these dudes, these toxic ass dudes. There is no man's job, no woman's job to carry your brokenness. It's not. There's one man's job to carry your brokenness because he got the power to carry it. He got the strength to carry it. He got the know-how to carry it. And that dude sits high and looks low. You need to be talking to that dude every single day to help you because he's the only one can help you because you ain't even trying to help your damn self. All these posts, man, kill that noise, bro. Sis, kill that, man. Kill that. Get the inside of you right. Making them posts, man, you damage as hell. I mean, come on, man. Come on, really? Stop that. You looking real dumb. Real dumb. So stop. Please stop. You're looking ridiculous. And you're playing yourself. Just stop, man. Work on you, man. Just work on you. Work on you in silence. But that's it, man. I told you I wasn't gonna be before you long. But man, unless you change, baby, you're gonna keep going through the same thing year in and year out and year in and year out. And before you know it, you're gonna be old, super old, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You know what I mean? You know, like my boys say, man, just get a dog and die alone. Because your attitude got you there. That's where you're gonna be eventually. Unless you change. Unless you change. And you just can't change for the moment, man. You got to change long term. And change is a daily thing. It's a daily change is a daily practice. So is love. Love is a daily practice. You got to practice that thing every single day. There's no days off. There's no days off. Acknowledge where you are, man. Acknowledge your BS, man, and just work from there. But here's a person who truly wants to change is going to activate it. They're going to put in hard work of effort to change daily. That's a person who truly wants to change. I ain't got no dog in your fight, man. I'm just trying to put you up on game, man. I'm just trying to put you up on what's going to happen. I'm just trying to let you know what Gwen told me. I'm just giving you little tidbits of what my therapist told me. That's all that is. That junk hurt. See, here's the thing, man. For me, I stopped talking after I done talked to you and talked to you and talked to you and pleaded with you and told you when you started, I just shut down. See, once he starts to shut down and he stopped talking, oh, he on his way out. Trust me. Once she stopped talking and shuts down on you, she on her way out because you ain't listening. All you hear is the sound of your own stupid ass voice inside your head. Your ego is setting your dumb ass up all the time. All the time. Ego sets up. Ego ain't nothing but ego is just like this. Ego is the person that throws the rock and hides the hand. That's what ego is. Ego sets you up all the time. Ego will have you ask the hell out. Your ego is going to have you ask the hell out. Your ego. So good look. Women got egos. Men, we're notorious for our egos. Women got them too, though. So keep being hard headed. Keep listening to the sounds of that egotistical voice in your head. Good luck with that. I hope that works out for you. Because it's not. Because it's not. But I digress. Listen, like I always say, I'll start judging people once I'm perfect too. But since I'm in no danger of ever becoming perfect, you'll never have to worry about this brother ever judging you. This is the no judgment zone. It's no judgments. Nothing but topics, talking off the dome, nothing scripted, nothing like that. Listen, check me and my boy out. I'm going to be on my boy Brandon Lampley's podcast about 11:05 this morning. We're talking about that mindset, man. Probably segue in a little bit of more, a little bit this as far as on my end. But again, everything comes down to your mindset too as well. But y'all stay safe, man. Listen, eat to live this weekend. Don't live to eat. Listen, man, if y'all ain't in here trying to get it, if you ain't getting it, there was great specials going on throughout the month of January. January is almost up. Listen, man, if you ain't trying to work on your health, but listen, on your fitness journey, in order to sustain it, in order to keep the consistency, in order to keep the relentless going, your mindset got to be in the right place. Let me tell you, all you newbies, all you rookies, all you New Year's resolution people, if your mind ain't right, the rest don't matter. If your mind ain't right, you going to fail. If your mind ain't right, you going to quit. You won't reach your fitness goal. Because let me tell you something about fitness. Fitness is 99% mental, 1% physical, baby. Forget what you heard. Forget what you heard. That's it, man. I'll catch you guys on flip. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay easy. Listen, remember, love is love. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.